What's up, guys? Welcome back to Street Dreams Performance. It's your boy Merc right here. As you guys know, I posted on Instagram that my 370Z broke down on me, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's wrong with this shit. So I was driving it the other day to my girl's house on the freeway, and I was just jamming out, you know, just casual driving on the freeway, chilling. And then I check on my coolant temperature, and my shit was overheating. So I fucking panicked out. I got off the freeway. You know, I shut my car off, as you should. You should always do that when your car's overheating. Do not drive that shit, because if you keep driving that shit, then your head gases are gonna blow out, and that's something you don't want. That's an expensive ass fix, I'll tell you guys right now. So yeah, every time your car overheats on you, do not fucking drive that shit. Make sure you shut that shit off. Wherever you're at, pull over and shut it off, and yeah, just let it cool down before you even open up the radiator. Check your coolant level. But pretty much what happened on my shit, you know, long story short, I had roadside assistance. They brought me a tow truck, 2 tow trucks, and none of them could fucking take my car because it was too low. So I had to thug it out, and I let my car cool down. I went to the nearest grocery store. I got some distilled water. I filled it up. Luckily, I was only like 15 minutes away from home, and I made it home without it overheating. I mean, like I said, I pulled distilled water in it, so that's why it didn't overheat on me. But I got it home. I lifted it up on the jack so you guys can see. I got underneath there, and what I was hoping wasn't leaking was leaking, and that was my water pump. So if you guys don't know, on these fucking cars, to do the water pump, you have to remove the whole front timing cover, because these are the water pump in these is integrated. So I'm gonna have to do surgery on this bitch. I'm literally gonna have to open this shit up and replace my water pump, and I probably won't do that till next week, because I have a lot of cars right now and we gotta fix. So I gotta make time for this hoe now. So she's down for now, but when I do get to her, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, in case you guys plan on doing it yourself. But I wouldn't recommend you guys doing it yourself if you don't know what you're doing, to be honest. But leave that to us, to the specialist right here. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with my Z. I won't be driving her for about a week or 2, but I'll get her back up and running soon. And then we have this G35 over here we're gonna fucking fix right now. Guy brought it to us. He's experiencing a loss of power, and let me show you guys what's wrong with her right now. So pretty much what's going on with this shit, I was trying to show you guys, but it's not doing it right now for some reason. You know, cars tend to do that shit. When you want to show people what's going on, it won't do it. But this fuel dampener right here is leaking fuel. Like literally, like when you drive it, and after you drive it and you park it, you can smell. He's running an E85, so after you run it for a cool minute and you fucking park it, you just smell the raw corn fuel. Literally, you smell raw E85. Remember, I popped the hood, and you can see this thing just leaking down, just fuel just leaking out of it. So that's a big issue. And I told the guy, I sent him a video and everything. I told him, bro, like, we gotta fix this, like, before anything, because you cannot be driving like this. I cannot be driving a car like this. That should catch fire. So I went ahead and got him a new OEM one right here. I'm gonna replace it with. So there shouldn't be no leaks after this. And yeah, man, so let me show you guys how to replace this. It's pretty simple. It's not hard at all. But yeah, let's get to it, and I'll show you guys how to do it. All right, so to replace this one, it's pretty plain and simple. You got these 2 10s right here. You're gonna remove those right there. You know, it's nothing hard. And then down there, I don't know if you guys can see, right there, you see those 2 little blue tabs? That's the line. So you just have to press on those 2 tabs, and then just bring the line up, and then you could remove the whole fuel dampener with the line and put the new one on. So let's go ahead and do that and show you guys. And now we got my boy Jay right there putting on the new one. Whoever to remove the old one. But first things first, you gotta put the on the new one, you gotta put the hose fitting in first. It has like a blue tab, it's gonna lock in. and as soon as you lock it into place, then you put the fuel dampener on the fuel rail right here. Pretty plain simple. Sad boy shit. We also gotta replace his brake pads because his brake light is on, because his front brakes are low, and the reason is that his brake light is on is because his brake fluid is low. It's right there at minimum, and you know the brake fluid switch is gonna see that, and it's gonna trigger the brake light on. So yeah, make sure when your brake light comes on, check your brake fluid level, and if it's low, check your brake pads. If your brake pads are good, then check your lines and make sure you got no leaks. But yeah, we're almost done with this car, and then I should be able to get to this one by next weekend. If y'all trying to get your car Street Dreamz certified, hit us up for decal. We got plenty. We'll take care of you. It's crazy though, man. I haven't even had this car a month, and it already broke down on me. Piece of shit. Hey, but those are cars for you. Oh, not only do I have to replace my water pump, but I also have to replace my output shaft seal. That thing is seeping oil, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna replace that as well. It is my 370Z Nismo. It's gonna be big changes coming to it real soon. Stay tuned for that. But let's get back to this shit over here. Struggling there, bro, or what? It should just clip in. Let me see. So this is how it should look once it's on there, the new one. You guys can see 210mm are back on there. The line's back on there. I don't know if you guys can really see those blue little tabs right there. It should lock in. And yeah, man, now we're just gonna do his brake pads, fire it up, test drive it, make sure there's no more leaks. Make sure his brakes, like his brake lines ain't leaking as well. And we'll be hitting up the customer. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this car. Well, aside from the brakes, we're gonna jack it up right now and do them. But this was my main concern for this car. I was driving in, like I said, I was getting a raw ass smell of corn fuel, and I popped the hood, and yeah, this shit was leaking right here, the old one. But yeah, man, so we replaced it with a new one for him. So let's go drive it around and verify that we fixed the concern. Alright, you guys, so it started raining on us out here in Long Beach. So we gonna put a pause to what we were doing. We fixed the fuel dampener issue that it was leaking. We're gonna do the brake pads later on when it stops raining. But yeah, man, stay tuned for next time's episode. I'm probably gonna be doing my my water pump on my 370Z. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do that. So yeah, man, stay tuned, and thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Deuces. I couldn't do, yeah, I did that. Everything you said I wouldn't do,
Thanks for tuning in to Street Dreamz Performance. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Also, follow us on Instagram at Street Dreamz Performance. Stay tuned for the next one.